Hi, welcome to another exciting edition of Eye on Gardening. My name's Tim Allen, your show host. Hey, you want to have a lot of fun today? We're in Naples, Florida, Pine Ridge Road. We're at the Home Depot. We've got all the Better Grow products right here. We're going to show you a little bit of everything that you're going to need to know to make you an orchid expert. So sit back, get your sweet tea, don't go surfing away, and no, these aren't scary plants. These are the easiest plants that you can care for. Now, what I'd like to do is start talking about a basic, simple book that you can purchase, very inexpensive, that's gonna help you learn the basics of having successful orchids in your home garden. Now, this is Growing Orchids is Fun from Better Grow, which, by the way, Better Grow is endorsed by the American Orchid Society, so we're talking a highly esteemed company here. Let's flip to the very first page, and oh, before I forget, it's in Spanish, English, Spanish, so no excuses here, kids. Everybody can enjoy orchids. Now, over here, your first orchid. Very basic steps. You're going to want to pick a healthy orchid. Stay away from discounted orchids, okay? You want to be healthy from the get-go at the very beginning. You're also going to want to pick colors that you want to accentuate in the area of the home that you like. Then it's going to talk about watering and light, where you're going to want to place it in your home. Then there's a simple question and answer period. Then you're going to move along to the basics about each orchid and the difference from the Phalaenopsis to the Vandas, all the different kinds of orchids. You're going to want to start with Phalaenopsis, which is really, really simple. And then when you get excited, you become an expert there, then you start zipping off over to some of the other ones, which are in no time going to lead you to be the orchid expert in your home. Now, here's what I'm talking about. This is Phalaenopsis. Look at the colors. This is out of this world. Notice all the different sizes and shapes. Now, check this out. Multi-clustered blooms on white, out of this world. Now, you like lavender. You like things very intricate. Look at this here, out of this world. Look at these guys. Now, you'll notice they're all different sizes and shapes. Price points are going to be well within your reach. Again, very affordable. There's something else really cool I want to show you here. Let's take this little guy. Each one of these orchids that you pick out, what you have is complete basic tips to get you started on having a successful orchid in your home. Everything you're going to need to know is on the back to get you started. Again, you're still going to want to get a book to learn much more about the orchids, but these are the basics as you think about where you're going to put them. You've got the climate it's requiring, the care, the fertilizer, how and when to fertilize, and the light requirements. And some of the light requirements on the different orchids are different, so be sure to check these tags. There's also, you know what, this is totally cool, you're going to love this. See this little barcode here, this QR code? This is going to allow you want to learn a little bit more, take your cell phone, there's an app you can scan right here and learn more about this particular orchid. A lot of fun, high tech, everybody loves this stuff. Now let's go back to epiphytic plants, which orchids are. It's an air plant. It just happens to be one of the most beautiful air plants in the world. When they shoot these spectacular blossoms, and they are seasonal, but they're going to last a long time, many, many months of enjoyment. Now, you can have these not in direct sunlight. This plant does not like direct light, likes brightly lit areas in the home, on a patio, hanging in a tree, out in the backyard maybe. I've seen clusters hanging in trees at all different levels. So when you look out in your back patio, you've got a spectacular array of color in your landscape as they're scattered throughout the trees, hanging from the trunks on wonderful little hooks. Nature will water them. When they're outdoors, boy, I'll tell you, you don't need to worry about watering. You don't get any rain, now and then you're going to want to get the garden hose out and soak them down. Probably once a week, once every other week is going to be more than enough. But again, no direct light. They don't like a lot of wind either. Don't put them by a fan. Heck, don't put them by an air conditioner vent. And again, this is very simple stuff, and you don't mean to make these mistakes when you purchase these plants, but these are common little mistakes, so it's no big deal. Just make sure you get some basic tips. You get a nice book. Start with the basics. Think about where you're going to put it in the house. Think about the colors perhaps that you would like to see, whether it's yellow or lavender or white. This is your choice. You can cluster these together on a bookcase, on a kitchen windowsill. Again, no direct light, no air conditioning and fans, blowing directly on them. Not the way to go. They like circumstances much like you and I like. Not too hot, not too cold. Mid 60s up to the upper 70s or low 80s.